All right. Well, let's shift our focus over to Lyft and what was going on there. So Lyft and David Risher, he just put out his letter to shareholders, which is the first one. So let's break that one down for you.
Yeah, this is his first shareholder letter, Chris.
Yeah.
I think it's proper. This is more like Warren Buffett-esque, right? You know how he puts out a shareholder letter for Berkshire shareholders every year. So he goes, "Dear shareholders, my first year as Lyft CEO has been a hell of a ride." Absolutely, Mr. Risher. So he talks about the usual stuff, which is customer obsession, which he learned from Jeff Bezos at Amazon, because he was at Amazon for, I don't know, 19 years, 20 years, 18 years,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. So, I mean, look, actually, between the two, I like David Risher, actually. But, not to the point that I believe the Hocus Pocus 70 is a guarantee.
He's come on the show, so at least he's able to get in the lion's den.
Yes.
Where
He comes
the other one,
yes, he takes fire.
waiting on a callback.
Yes. Yeah, no, the other one, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? You know
what? I'm not saying to do this, but I think maybe we should ask our audience to go on X and just tag him and be like, "When are you going to go on Show Me the Money Club? When are you going to go on Show Me the Money Club?"
Yeah, and mine and Chris's Twitter handles are in the show notes, so please join Twitter. I love Twitter. It comes and goes. So he goes, "Lyft's operations are complicated, but our business model is simple." 100% agree. You guys make it at the back end as complicated as possible. Okay? Which is unnecessary, but you guys do anyway with this 70-30 3-card Monty Hocus Pocus.
And yeah, we'll expand these external fees that you don't know what they really are, so we could just scale it up, scale it back, whatever we want.
April 25th, people. This is like 5 days ago. Okay, look what it says, Chris. Here's the primary way Lyft makes money. Okay, riders pay a fee to drivers through our app. Absolutely. We ensure that insurance costs, taxes, tolls, fees, and other expenses to the tune of 50% sometimes are paid to the respective parties.
You know what? This is like what the military complex pays for, like, nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
Or like
exactly. Like for a toilet seat. Remember that $1 million toilet seat?
Bag. like what is it, like $80 for an Advil or something like that, or a Tylenol?
Yeah, exactly, at the hospital.
And look, you guys got to have way better negotiation deals. I mean, maybe you should get Trump in there or something, or his team, and renegotiate deals. Who knows?
Possibly.
But Jesus.
Possibly, yeah. And then he continues. We operate the platform, the software development and operations. Okay. The customer care, demand generation, insurance negotiation, which you guys failed miserably, it looks like, Mr. Risher, and so forth. All right. Are you ready for this? This is the line. And to help offset the costs, we keep about 9 cents of every dollar a rider pays.
That's some skim line profits there.
Hold on a second. What happened to the 70-30 guarantee?
I don't know.
This is after that. 9 cents, Mr. Richard. I think this is some old cut and paste somebody did this for you. You should fire that person. It's not 9 cents, Mr. Richard, anymore. It's 30%. Okay. We have the math. We have that spreadsheet. You know what I mean? So anyway, so every dollar a rider pays. This still leaves drivers with the lion's share of riders' payments after those fees and expenses.
Wait. Hold on. We need to go back to the screenshot before where the passengers paid versus the external expenses was 50% plus.
Lion's
so
share.
The lion's share.
Let's look at that lion. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, lion. Anyway. That nose is getting longer, Pinocchio.
Well, I don't know. See, I don't want to pound them too bad, because now he goes like, screw those two. It's like, that's not a big margin for us, and that's by design. Okay. Lyft operates in the world of what economists call two-sided marketplace. I've been saying that for 2 years now. We aspire to keep the driver-rider marketplace liquid through low rider pricing and fair, like decent driver earnings. To create a profitable rideshare business, then We've got to create enough ride volume to cover our costs. Well, if that 50% of external expenses is not covering your cost, this is a bad business, Mr. Risher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything left over is profit. Okay, so insight and action, right? And then on the action part, we committed that drivers will always earn at least 70% of rider payments after external fees each week. So I'm going like, now, this is just not making sense, because that 9 cents is 9%. You're now talking about 70-30. I don't know. But
Mhm.
at least he is not, as bad as Dara, where he said 33, right? He says on the bottom, US drivers can expect to take home after expenses like gas and maintenance around $23.46 per engaged, active, booked hours. I am so tired of
With
booked
Don't
hours,
forget, with
engaged,
tips and bonuses.
including tips and bonuses. Absolutely. So the next screenshot, it goes into, it's a nice letter. I read it. Results. Drivers recognize that we are the first and only rideshare company to guarantee their share of rider payments. Okay. Since since we launched our commitment, drivers' hours have increased, just like Uber's, because because the trips are under $3 now. Chris, for
Well,
next
look,
week,
no.
I got
Look,
a new law. I got a new law on Uber for
oh
next
yeah,
week.
I've seen that.
You saw
But
that? Yeah.
here's the thing though. We can't just say that because the pay has gone down a little bit.
A
Um,
little bit?
but also every other expense that we have to face has gone up.
Yeah,
So there's a
absolutely.
lot more month than pay. And so that's why drivers are on the road a lot more. If
Yeah.
inflation was back to, pre-COVID levels, it would be a whole different ballgame on what drivers would be paying, or I'm sorry, what drivers hours they'd be looking like and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And it's and it further goes on, says within 1 month of launch of this 70-30, you know, what what they play in the New York subway?
Let's just say Lyft Common Core math.
Yeah, left car. Okay, all right, fine. Within 1 month of launch, an additional 20% of drivers agreed that they were paid fairly.
Yeah, because they were the
So
ones who
hold
were
on a
being
second.
subsidized.
See, David, I'm doing a finance channel. I think you should come subscribe to that channel, please. Because when see, this is what analysts always say. An additional 20% of drivers agreed they were paid fairly. What is the starting point though? 3%? I mean,
Well,
I know what I'm doing here.
Well, here's
All
the
right.
thing. Let's just say 3 out of 100 said, "Yeah, we're being paid fairly,"
And
which at
20%
73, that would
additional.
only bring it up by 1. So it would be
Yeah,
4 out of
not even half a driver. If there were
Yeah.
5 drivers
Well,
who
they
had
still have
agreed
you
previously,
can't make half a person, though.
no, okay, let's say there were 5 drivers who had agreed that they were getting paid fairly previously, and 20% of the 5 is 1, so that makes 1 more driver.
Yeah.
Within 1 month of launch, an additional 17% of drivers agreed that they get fair share of the rider pay. Again, what is our starting point here? 80% or 5%? 75% of drivers say they have a better understanding of their earnings. Pissed off, but yes, we do
Mhm.
definitely have a better understanding.
Yep.
And about 1.6% more drivers have gotten on the road every week since we made the announcement, just like Uber's case, macroeconomic conditions. It's not because the pay is great, but don't take our word for it. And here are some drivers that they found who commented and says, wonderful, wonderful. The new earnings policies and transparency measures. Thank you. We need more of that shift in policies and transparency. Buddy, whoever you are, you haven't figured out. You may have been one of those 85% that were above the 70-30 cut, and you're just about to get lowered to 70-30 and subsidizing the dumb shits who couldn't earn more than 15%. Maybe you need to figure out these things, buddy, before you just come out and put their stuff out there. And it goes, this is substantially more transparent than Uber. To a point, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. If you compare the two evils, then yeah, I think Lyft is definitely more transparent than Uber. This is like the elections this year, Biden and Trump. I mean, which one? It's like, I don't know. So And yeah, so this was the shareholder letter. It was a good letter, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
It's just,
you know,
it's
full
just
of
fun to
PR.
pick it apart.
Yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah.
But
Anyway, so Mr. Risher, I it, uh, I mean, I didn't say anything for you to get pissed off. I mean, it look,
hey, look, I
I,
I give him props for coming in the lines den,
I,
and
I
talking, and then following up. You know, we had him in on September. You know, he was we put down, you know, some issues, some problems, some things that need to be addressed or looked at. Said let's talk again in 6 months, see where we're at. You know, he's going to keep his word to it. It's just that, you know, sometimes timing doesn't take place as we would love to it, meaning the exact 6 month moment. But you know, he's still going to be coming on in the next few weeks. So I got to give him props there. Again, Dara, where are you? I'm going to be expecting a lot of
boom.
tags
Yeah.
and notifications on X later,
At this
saying,
point,
"Hey, hey."
Chris, at this point, he's giving us the cold shoulder for so long, right? That you know who you are, all you at Uber. Any of you will do. I know we don't want to
Anybody,
take seconds, you
anybody who
know, but
can.
any of you kind of top up there, you know. Yeah, just come on, we'll just have a little talk. Um, coming. I don't know. Anyway, so long story short, that was the shareholder letter, and you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. That's all.
Yep. All right. Thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right. Drive smart, everyone.